Hello everyone, this is Ange. This is a continuation of my personal top 100 visual novel character list that's as spoiler free as possible. In this video, I'll be covering numbers 40 to 31. Let's get right into it. Number 40 is Saber from Fate Stay Night. She is Shiro's servant and, as her name says, is from the Saber class. I really don't know what else to say about Saber besides she's just really cool. She has some good hype fight scenes in every route. Anytime she does Excalibur in particular is super great. I also think some of the reveals you learn about her backstory in the Fate route are pretty interesting. Number 39 is Sayori from Doki Doki Literature Club. She is the protagonist's childhood friend and is the one to convince him to join the literature club. Everyone likes to meme just Monica, but Sayori was easily my favorite character. She had a lot of the usual personality traits that I like, but without getting to too many spoilers, I actually quite liked how realistically her character depth was covered. It was a shame that she got sidelined after a while. Number 38 is Tomoe Kirinokojima from Bokuten, Why I Became an Angel. He's the main protagonist of the visual novel, and was quite antisocial and apathetic. While he does tend to bring the pessimistic takes in conversations, I like that his reasoning actually tends to make sense, especially since a lot of the drama in the series was not black and white. I also quite like seeing his development in all four routes, but especially the true route. Number 37 is Falsita Fawcett from Symphonic Rain. She is a third year who is actively seeking a good foretell partner. It's a bit hard to talk about her without spoilers, but I'll just say that I'm pretty impressed how driven she is and doing whatever it takes to get what she wants. Number 36 is Hikari Houkiboushi from A Sky Full of Stars. She is the red-headed tomboy of the main childhood friend trio. I consider Hikari to be like Ageha from If My Heart Had Wings, but done much better. I really liked her role in the flashbacks and how she was an inspiration to get characters into astronomy. In the present, I like seeing her to continue that inspiration while also getting into some understandable melodrama and developing from it. Number 35 is Natsumi Hinata from Sharin no Kuni, Himawari no Shoujo. She's an extremely shy girl with an obligation of being prohibited from falling in love. I'm not gonna lie, for most of the visual novel, I was not a fan of her. Her extreme shyness was very frustrating to watch. Thankfully, towards the end of the visual novel, she became better once certain revelations were made. But what made me really like her a lot was her route in the fan disc. It is very lighthearted, and I really love seeing the personality she showed there, especially after going through the events of the original. Number 34 is Rina Mochizuki from Fureraba. She's one of the few female friends the protagonist has at the beginning. Rina in general just has a lot of personality traits that I like. She's simultaneously blunt and confident, but also friendly and likes to casually go along with the protagonist's really weird, perverted jokes. Her route actually showed some interesting depth to her, and I wish they actually showed more of it. Number 33 is Emi Ibarazaki from Katawa Shoujo. Her main disability is being amputated below the knee, requiring prosthetic legs. I like Emi the most from Katawa because I think her personality is the most fitting of the theme of the visual novel. She may have a disability, but it does not get her down, and in fact, she uses it as an advantage with all her energy. I'm always a fan of well-done inspirational characters like this. In addition, her main drama in her route has nothing to do with her disability at all, and shows she's just as human as anyone else. Number 32 is Yamato Naoe from Maji Watashi ni Koi Shinasai. He's the main protagonist and the group's tactician. For those who have watched the Death Note or Code Geass series, I consider Yamato to be a more lighthearted and moral version of Light and Lelouch. I really like a lot of the strategies he makes up for all the crazy fights he takes part in the visual novel. I also like that he's actually quite extroverted, keeping contact with many different types of people while still prioritizing hanging out with his best friends. Number 31 is Kenichi Morita from Sharin no Kuni, Himawari no Shoujo. He is the main protagonist and a special high-class individual cadet from the start of the story. It's a close race choosing my favorite visual novel protagonist, but Kenichi takes it for me. I just think he's just very well-rounded. He is generally pretty funny with a bunch of weird and trolly humor. He's willing to help the girls out, but does it more in a way for them to improve themselves instead of him solving all their problems single-handedly. And he has some really badass scenes and cool reveals. And that is it for this video. Feel free to leave a comment below on what you think of these characters or my opinion on them. While I have fun talking about my opinions, I also have a lot of fun reading other people's opinions on visual novel characters. You can also feel free to comment on any predictions you have for the rest of the list. I'll have the link to each video once all of them are uploaded. See you all in the next one.